Sadly.
So if the question from Dino is, should I attack France and their dependencies, I'd say it depends what you're looking for.
I think he's basically waiting for, you know, if Starnan can take a bit of a chunk out of France there, then they're not going to be able to support this army for much longer, and then you'll start seeing the army decline.
But, oh man, he could have stopped this Turkic Mare Nostrum, but I don't think the right decision was made here. But I suppose Starnan can't really antagonise deals that have been made.
Well, he can.
I certainly can, but
he's
not.
He
kept on to this, though.
Yeah, held on to Valois, which is not in Italy, or Valas, sorry.
So as a superpower Prussia, he needs to attack France when they don't even have their army.
I think he could attack.
Oh no, he was actually attacking Switzerland.
Right. Oh, of course.
Yes.
It's just truces end, he fights, because otherwise
he gets a coalition.
Yes.
But he's running out of potential. The strength of the coalition is declining.
Yeah, the potential coalition has really fallen. I mean, if you count out the players here, it's France, Tuscany and a few
but Brandenburg's a vassal.
Yeah, they're so it'd be Memmingen.
Memmingen, there we go.
All alone. Well, maybe with the remnants of Burgundy.
You know, people are saying it's just a tactical retreat by Dino, and I think it was basically a tactical realignment. We decided to realign himself with the New World.
Always get those 10-to-1s, Prussia.
Yes.
Well, nice to be here.
Well, pleasure having you, Daniel.
Always nice to hear what's going on. All right. So the war between Johann and Khiva is at an end.
I mean, that can't have lasted long. Kazakh are now on pretty much the successor to Khiva here now. But are they going to still be around? Russia could well just consume this land.
What did Russia take? I think they took some land.
No. They just neated up the borders here. I mean, I guess the Mughals weren't taking it.
Yes, so they
What the Mughals did take was a massive loss, courtesy of an enormous loss.
Oh my.
That's a lot of land, and that's
gotta hurt.
Yeah, that's Persia mostly gone from the old world. And Crimea now with a wee tentacle into the Mughals. Now, are they going to make more of that? It would be a great opportunity.
I think if you check Crimean victory cards, I think you'll find that.
Could be done.
There we go.
Hot damn, there we go. That's going to boost that score even further for the Team Turk. But not Mazovia.
No, that's covered by the treaty.
Yeah, but yeah. Should just strike, take it.
Strike now from the darkness.
The Mughals have a number of problems, I'm not sure. And I wonder if the Bahmani being on their border here means anything.
They might just be Bahmani peacekeepers.
They're certainly mobilising, though.
Yes. Mughals should follow Dino to South America.
Well, they're running out of opportunity to get away.
Yes, sadly, it looks like their bolt hole might end up getting closed. All it needs a Vijayanagar push.
Yeah, port's closed.
Yes.
I really can't say much for the borders that the Indian Team Deccan have been having. What do they call themselves again? It's
Indian Triumvirate.
There we go.
Triumvirate, yes.
Meanwhile, I don't know what the Maldives are up to here. This has been left unconsumed for too long.
Far too long.
I mean, some of them simply can't be consumed. Remember, we ran this on an older version, so when we changed over, some of the map stuff got changed. It's still perfectly workable. You just don't get those pieces of land. And who's to know? Maybe we will change once again. We don't know yet.
Who knows? Who would believe?
We will look long and hard at if we can play around with this.
Indians are going to win. Someone says victory cards. Can we have a chance to do a bit of victory cards?
Yeah, in fact, you know, we can look at all victory cards because they all show up at once in the
yeah, mind you, I don't think we'll be able to check overlaps.
That's true. It also doesn't really show who's getting what. So let's start with Team Turk. So they've managed to grab
all three.
Fourth one should be available not too long.
Yes.
And then not Poland, Crimea. They got a couple of
2 out of
theirs.
3.
And then the Mamluks. All 3 out of 3. Yeah. And this is where a huge amount of their score is coming from. If we look for the Team Prussia,
they've got 1.
Yeah, but the rest require dismantling Team Turk. That I'm sure they're going to be first in line to do.
I think they've got a plan.
If you count Prussia as well.
They've taken to roll, but there are other 2 there sitting there on.
Yeah, that's a lot to take.
And then Poland.
Poland also on here. There would be an enormous upset of score if Team Johann was to deliver this blow to Turkic supremacy. Enormous. We're talking How many victory cards are we talking them gaining? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
How many victory? What potential score is that?
Yeah, it's a lot. Let's just pull out a number. Let's say they're 2,000 each. So we're talking 14,000 score.
Yes, and that would also be
and minus 7,000 for them.
Yes.
So 14k minus 7 here. They'd take them. They would take over.
No, would they? No. Yeah,
they'd be up to 22, maybe 23, and they'd be down 21 or
below. But look who's in the middle. Team Deca at 24,500 would actually.
Now, what does that mean for them? They would have to start getting their own victory cards. And look, Multan's just sitting there in the Mughals, waiting to be taken, as is Upper Doab. They are holding on to these because they don't want to appear as a threat.
Oh, are they
calling it now?
Playing the long game there. What about Maldives victory cards?
And then the Maldives, this could also be part of it.
You got to click on the Maldives properly. There they are.
No,
they've taken all 3 of theirs.
Yeah, I see 2. Where's the third?
Third is on the islands, if you look. Yeah.
Oh, well. The more you know.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, and they must have robbed them from either Yemen or Adal. So
Yemen took
calling it now, they are busy going, we're not the threat.
We don't have
Is that
the 3,000 victory card?
That is the 3,000, and that is the 3,000.
There's 6,000 points.
They are sitting on it. And if they just took it, they would be head and shoulders above everybody.
Yeah, that's got to be.
This is mind games played by
where's the Enlightenment spawn? Some inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, it's 1700. Who do you think has got it?
Most enlightened.
It is Loon. Oh, the
Prussian
No, it is the Pope.
The Pope.
The Pope's got it sorted.
Reading the Enlightenment here.
Yes.
as expected.
Yes. Our Flemish Pope, ruling from the new Vatican windmill, has decided that he knows it all. Good heavens.
Oh, more Yoda impersonations. Not yet.
No.
We're not ready for them.
They're never done on command.
Yes. It loses something. Yes.
Right, we were looking at victory cards. As I'm saying, if they took these, which they are simply sitting on, Team Deccan would be ahead by a few thousand margin. They'd also be getting their ticking war.
Yeah, they would also, but the Turkic supremacy, they got a 3k victory card to take.
Yeah, which one was
it's on Poland.
Yeah, again, but that's not an easy take.
No, because I got a feeling that.
Yeah, I don't think Prussia's going to let their teammate Poland just get consumed like that. Just a hunch. You know.
Just a hunch.
And then we had other teams to check, right? Keeping It Real and Team Timmy. Okay, Timmy's just...
I wouldn't bother.
No, sorry. Persia, no, it's gone.
It's not happening.
It's already dead. But Tibet has not gotten large enough to get any victory cards yet. It's a sordid tale. Tuscany, not happening, and I don't think Austria's on the map anymore.
No.
And does Venice hold any position? No, they do not.
Our ships have engaged the Swiss Navy. It's not something you hear every day.
There it is, their one boat.
The William Tell.
Where are they going?
I don't know. It's going to his French ally there.
The Swiss do have a navy. I can't remember where it is, but they do have one. I mean, now, certainly not in...
Does Poland still have cores on the Crimean victory cards? I don't think so.
2 or 3 of them? Yeah, they do. They have some cores there.
Yeah, but they don't have a cores in a full state.
Yeah, but it's Polish land. That's why that core will never go away. Unless Crimea decided to culturally enrich the lands.
Has he culture flipped the 2 provinces to the north?
These...
No, they're still Polish. Okay.
Poland, I guess, lost these cores long ago. Remember, Poland, as we know it, was not the original Poland.
It's a new improved Poland.
Started out as Odiev, which started with Oka, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm probably not. Russia always keeping those claims on it, but still.
Yeah, well.
So yes, there was some jiggery poker. In fact, all of Team Johan have tag switched. Between them, they tag switched 1, 2, 3, 4 times.
Yeah, allegedly.
More tag switches.
I never saw Kurland on the map, so I don't believe it.
Ivan 39-1 again with the questions is asking for religious map mode. Here we are. Drink it in whilst you can. It's got a lot of religions in it. You know, it's got all denominations of Christianity, I think.
So, not for much longer.
No, certainly not. And it's got Sikh. So.
Yes, with some Sikh moves going there. Sadly, Groogy Sikh today.
Sikh man of paradox.
Yes, the Sikh man of the stream.
Okay.
Yes.
Now Prussia continues to feast. I don't think we need
But
to
as
fear
is France.
coalitions
France is in on this Swiss action. Bit hardcore Swiss action going on
Yeah,
here.
take it
Bit of a sandwich going on here.
French separatists, I don't think they're long for this world.
Was the Starnan losing his kind of touch there? Because there is a bunch of Prussians not doing anything. There's a Prussian stack sitting there.
Oh, right here. Probably just admiring the view.
This is unusual for him.
And he's keeping this occupation. Maybe he's having second thoughts about simply giving it up, though. Perhaps he thought, you know, I gave these up. Enough's enough. Liguria belongs to me.
Oh, they're
Especially-
complaining about our Sikh jokes.
Oh, okay. What a Sikh joke that. Mächte me.
Yes.
No Crusader King 2 streams in sight. Now you're in the wrong day.
No, well, no, we've not been doing them for a little while. We've just got nothing exciting to show off at the moment, but we have great plans.
Right.
Lemingren there,
Not going
of
to exist
getting attacked.
anymore. Footnote in history. Crimea rolling in for some. Okay, no, it's just Crimea taking this over. So they might yet continue to exist with just Württemberg, which does have an R in it. Also, the Age of Absolutism, the top time for getting that sweet absolutism bonus, is going away. Soon we will be into the Age of Revolution and some...
Yes, and then we need
damn strong.
revolutionary Prussia.
Oh, that'll be... I wonder if he'll go for it. Really, this is Starnan we're talking about, but he only has this one session to do it, and we only have about an hour to go. We all know the true winners are the Scottish casters.
I'm glad to see we have a man of taste.
I don't know, I went home for the holidays, I didn't feel like much of a winner.
No, I did. I did some cultural activities in Edinburgh. It was pure culture, man. Oh, and he's not really gobbled up much of France. That's been a really kind of surprising thing.
France was involved in the previous war, but as a non-co-belligerent, so there was a limit to what he could do. We also don't know if there were any deals about this land. I doubt it, since both are scrambling. In fact, just look at this. It's as the Ottomans are overreaching, just to say, no, this is clearly our land. Clearly. He's even taking the fortifications as if to say, we're not allowing the Prussians to hold on to this. But the Prussians have Paris, and that's the...
Yes, it's a night in Paris.
That's the main thing, right?
And they have their Brandenburgian vassal just for lols.
For the new map rework, could you please add some flag flavour for Scotland if it forms GB? Have you ever seen the saltire-fronted flag for Great Britain? It is hideous.
I know, I mean, really. We have a certain aesthetic. It wasn't...
Where can we look at to most? Yeah, we appreciate aesthetics in our games.
Yes.
Ooh, man.
That looks like the Team Deccan.
Emperor Tuscany demands.
So I'm sure he's handing it over. But that's Team Deccan going for the victory cards here.
Oh my, yeah.
Yes.
Perhaps they realise the jig is up. Everybody knows that they are...
Yeah, well, I mean, it would have taken too much research to figure out what they had done. Prussia needs to hold Versailles to form Germany, yes.
I don't think they're going to see much in the way of opposition from the Mughals. There's very little the Mughals can do.
Not the sheer strength thing here, no.
No, the combined forces of India are
They would really need someone to come and save them. And who?
Yeah, who would save the Mughals from this? And there's
the only people tempted to save them would be the Mamluks, but that's only so they could then.
Yeah, there's no interest there. But I do think Team P Russia have a vested interest in supporting the Mughals here. The Mughals are not a threat, but they are a good buffer against the Indians gaining score here.
Yeah, mind you, the thing is here, the other one calculation you'd be tempted to make was if they could convince the Indians to get a border with the Turkic supremacy, then all of a sudden having the Indians coming in from the east, keeping it real coming in from the south, and it would be truly the happy time.
Do you know it's calling out Bratton to destroy the French already? It's almost like he wants to expand into Peru, but I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't make that accusation.
All of them.
Plenty of land to the north to expand into.
Can you bring Norse religion into an Iron Man game? Inquiring minds want to know.
I can. Yeah, you can play custom nation with Iron Man, so you could custom make one. In fact, you have to if you want the for Odin achievement.
But you cannot actually become Norse through normal gameplay.
No, there is no. I mean, the Norse religion was wiped out in 1444. There's no basis for putting it on the map. Unless somebody says, but this one hamlet in, I don't know, Lapland.
Right, Karsten is at war with Egypt there. What's he doing? Is he just...
What's he up to? Oh, he's taking on the Bonneman and Mighty Tio. But he'll have to get through the Prussians are everywhere, aren't they? Prussian Gulf of Guinea.
Yeah, everyone needs some of that. Everyone needs a little hobby. Place in the sun there.
Yeah. Don't know if they'll get through that. Maybe aye, maybe no. Either way, Bonneman has done very well. They start out with, I think, these two provinces, and they have expanded. They took the Kong, they took the Gold Coast, and they took names. But Egypt's coming along to just consume it all. Maybe, just maybe, the attacks on Egypt will slow down. I suspect this will be consumed, but afterwards, perhaps Egypt can make themselves a regional power over here.
Yeah.
Go make a tiny 111 development province in Lapland that's Norse and make this so-called hamlet exist. I mean, we do like to expand the detail over a map, but going down to creating hamlets, not happening.
Yeah, plus I don't think we're allowed to promote brands of cigars. Oh, well, yeah, but... Yeah, let's just forget about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dino needs to be careful, or else French Peru will turn green in front of his eyes.
I just saw it coming from Trin in our multiplayer chat. Nothing personal, Lorenzo.
Your second day in the office, and this is what your co-workers do to you.
Nothing personal. Lorenzo said he's going to learn how to play this game and get his revenge.
Oh, wow. You gotta hand it to Trin Tregula. I mean, normally he's one of the more passive players, but now he's actually making a bunch of people that want revenge on him.
Yeah, well, he's painted a big target on his map.
Yeah, I often forget which nation he's actually playing as. He is the Bachmanis, right? Yeah, there we go. It's kind of good, because Karlberg, again, is insulated from the hate here, you know? Oh, it was Trin. He was the one eating your lands. I was just gobble, gobble,
just
gobble.
visiting.
Could it be that next session Trin will be seen as far more of a threat than normal?
Well, yeah, definitely.
It does happen. I mean, the good players, sometimes even the greatest players, are taken out swiftly and early for fear of them growing too powerful. Was that too egoistical? Probably too egoistical.
Not for this office.
No.
I think the thing that people are just most jealous of me about is just how humble I am.
Yeah. You told me you're the best at that.
Yeah, no one's as humble as me. Fact. Oh,
okay. The Mughals, they're trying, but it's
I think that's a stack wipe. Oh. Stack wipe, cometh the hour, cometh the stack wipe.
I said the quality of the Mughal troops, I'd say they are superior. They got the better discipline.
But they are a little bit down in tactics.
Yeah, I wonder if that's down to their tech 23. Okay, out-teched.
Yes.
They had a hard life. The thing is, everything was going so right for Team Timmy for the long time. All right, they managed to stabilize the precarious situation that Timurids start with, but that call they made between supporting the weaker or the stronger...
They should have gone for the victory cards and left the Eternal Order eternally in their debt.
Yes. Yeah, seeing the Eternal Order struggle and the Triumvirate succeed, and they decided to help the Triumvirate. They took the easy gain, and it did not work out long term. Of course, this is not on Lorenzo. He just joined. He cannot be held accountable for his predecessors.
Lorenzo will have his revenge in this stream or the next.
we might even get him down here. Maybe he'll say hello. Maybe he'll...
Yes. Father to murdered nation, leader of a murdered team, and I will have my revenge. Yes. In this stream or the next.
He'll have us around. Not today, but one day he'll come back to haunt Trin.
Yes.
Buren's implosion was the death of them all around. Buren, was Buren in this?
Yeah, he was. He was Uzbek.
Ah, yes, of course.
Yes, I mean,
that
he was sitting there, and there was like the Dino kind of going, yeah, he was kind of going, a few rebel problems, but okay, fair enough. Then looked over, there was like 80,000 rebels.
To be fair, his team could have helped him out a bit better than they did. I mean, this is the first time we've had team play. In fact, it's the only time we've been playing on this with some in-dev team stuff. So perhaps the Timmy into Mughals could have helped their Uzbek brethren a bit better.
Well, but the way Dino told it to me was that the Uzbeks were a bit tardy in letting them know what the problems, how bad the problems were. Going, a few rebels going, okay, fair enough,
Happens to the best of us, and then, no.
And then it turned out to be more rebels than you could imagine.
And I can imagine a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Unsatisfied with not being the centre of the Enlightenment.
Oh, it's the end of the Pope.
Prussia decided there is no God but Heinrich. Is he still Heinrich? Yes. Von Mehren. Yes, that well-known branch.
Yes.
So, yeah, say goodbye to the Pope. He was too good for this world. Aragon, Burgundy, Tuscany, Urbino. Don't think they're going to save them. And, yeah, this
Save the burning Pope. Pressing F for Catholicism. Well, people are praying for the Pope here.
Actually, this is almost the eradication of Catholicism in Europe. I mean, maybe Luther was onto something.
Yes.
Which Luther, though?
I think Luther's big mistake was to go up against Superman. He should have just left that one alone.
Now, Catholicism is truly a new world ideal.
Yes.
Although they're still clinging to a lot of animist beliefs there.
And the new Shia thing appearing.
Yeah, this new Shia threat that's just appeared out of nowhere.
Yes.
Well, sure, why not? Oh my, Great Britain directly owning this land. Where is the...
Well, there's an opportunity and a half, right?
Yeah, here we go.
For the denoter there. He could conquer the rest of Great Britain. And then all of a sudden, the size of the colonial empire there...
That would skyrocket. He could not reasonably assume he'll be able to take over North America. Not with the amount of new Tibet, newer Tibet, newest Tibet.
Yeah.
Have we got any new one? No, Portuguese, Colombia, Mexico.
Russian, sad.
Oh man, no, these guys need to be renamed. What are you playing at? Regardless though, this is possibly the best move Persia could make here. That they actually just annex Great Britain. Great Britain, there's no way they're holding on to these subjects of theirs. They wouldn't come to help. If they wipe out the British army fast enough, that's it. The other guys will not join in. No Tibetan Tibet. No, this is Tibet.
No.
True Tibet.
Well, no, apparently fake Tibet.
As formed by Nepal, if I'm not completely mistaken, and I don't think I am.
Well, I think wasn't the Grugmeister something else? Didn't he become...
No, he started as Kangra.
Yes.
Yes, there we go. Started as Kangra, snaked his way along here, imploded, snaked his way again.
Imploded.
Destroyed the old Tibet.
Yes.
To claim that he has always been Tibet.
Then pulled off some Sikh moves.
And that is why Sikh is the majority religion of the Tibetan area.
Yes.
Now and forever. In fact...
Okay, Dino has gone to war with someone.
What am I seeing here? Okay, no. I'm seeing the wrong things. D-Note, what's he doing? What is he up to?
Oh, he's gone for it.
Who would believe? Yeah, great minds think alike. He's going for it.
Yes, and fools seldom differ.
And there's that one. Huh?
No, we never heard that one.
Holding on to that.
Yes.
Okay, all right, now...
It's my grandmother's line, actually.
He should have the advantage. He's got the military tech. He just doesn't have the numbers. He's got the money. He's got the men. He should probably be pulling out a few more. Oh, he's already well over force limit. That could be part of it. Well, he just needs to be subsidised by the...
Oh, yeah. Someone points out here that Starnan left a tiny slice of Great Britain in Ireland.
Oh. Could he have planned this far in advance? But he can't protect that. And I think Persia could just hop on a boat. It's not fortified or anything. Hell, he could hire some condottieri.
Some Prussian condottieri, yes.
Just say, go occupy that for me, will you, old chap? And then...
All right, now, has Prussia got the war score to take out the Pope?
Prussia? To take out his one province. I think he might just have
I think
it.
the problem here is alliances.
Yeah, so he's still having to slaughter... Okay, Aragon, I'm not sure. Will Ottomans allow them to go down, slaughter
Well,
that?
won't you get access?
What is this? What is
This
the
is the Kingdom of Italy.
I won't be having this.
What the...
Don't
When did this happen?
Oh my, spawned it with the low dev province of Pisa. Okay, who are you? You're a client state under the Ottomans. I think he took land he just doesn't want to core, and a lot of it.
So he's created a Kingdom of Italy.
Yeah, poor Kingdom of Italy. There's only so much they can hold on to, but, well... How about the Ottomans? How are they on overextension? They need to get rid of...
106%.
Well...
The Sunni Kingdom of Italy. Yeah, who would believe?
Well, once upon a time, plenty of...
I'm hearing strange noises.
Sounds like the Ottomans are coring up their lands, or trying to, as fast as they can.
Yeah, that's quite a few rebels kicking about there.
A few. Siena's still rocking... Oh no, Siena's a subject. Yeah, I think they've done what they can just to alleviate the overextension woes. It won't be difficult for them to reabsorb this land, and they want to make sure nobody else is getting it. Especially not some Prussians.
Russia there, yes.
But, I mean, looking at it, if we compare the development here, the Prussians just head and shoulders above the Ottomans, who themselves are head and shoulder above the Bahmanis.
Yeah, I mean, the rest of the pack is pretty close together, but we have two standouts.
I really don't think the Team Turks can beat Team
Zero
Russia
manpower for the Ottomans, so that's...
without some assistance.
Oh.
Yeah, not only that, they've got a deficit of 46,000 men. Perhaps it's just because they've been going ham. They don't want to rely on mercenary scum as they have maxed out their professionalism.
But there are 48k rebels. This is just not what they need.
No.
I mean, how long...
looking at it, they got a lot of rebels lining up.
Yes, Neapolitan rebels. That will be a big rising, won't it?
And again, he doesn't want to give them any autonomy or anything of the like, because he certainly doesn't want to lose out on it. He's capped out his absolutism at 94. So yeah, he will not
People
let
are
that
calling
pass.
on Prussia to integrate Brandenburg.
Brandenburg is a march, and
Cannot be integrated.
No intention, it seems, of integrating that land, although personally I would. It's some pretty cracking land, and it's the right culture, right religion. But, you know, this is probably the kind of decision Starnan isn't going to make on his own. Probably.
Oh, but the Pope is still there that did the war.
No, the war's still ongoing. I think he wants the full 100. For some reason he's not going over to Aragon. I don't know what he's
Maybe he just can't get there.
Surely he'd only want these bits of land.
Yeah, but he can't get to Aragon.
He just has to ask the Ottomans nicely, but I guess the Ottomans are saying, nah.
Nope. Or maybe
Unless he's doing some New World ventures, but I can't imagine why he would. There's nothing going on.
in the New World to attack.
Oh, why is he at war with
Luba?
This only raises further questions. He can't see all of Luba for now. He can still march.
Eventually he'll figure it out, though. Give him a bit of time.
What kind of morale, discipline, combat ability does Brandenburg have? Well, they share the Prussian ideas. So we're looking at, massive army tradition. Plenty of tactics there. 131.3. They have more discipline than Prussia.
Yes, but I think Prussia just needs to power up that militarism.
Well, that's if they can.
Let's have a little we look at the old Polish ideas.
Yeah, the Polish for a long time didn't have a clue.
Now
in
look
this
at
one,
this. This is
finally
looking a lot better.
Finally getting fleshed out.
Check out their
These are good.
Yeah.
These are very good.
Check out their discipline now. Oh, there they are. They got offensive ideas next. That will bring up their discipline.
Yeah, when they finish that off, they'll be a bit more than the 110 that they are right now. Russia are 124.
Yeah.
Compare that to the Ottomans 119.
Isn't there a ledger page?
Yeah, we do have an army quality that we can filter this by. Army quality, let's have players only. So let's see, who's the most disciplined around here? That's going to be Prussia, of course, followed by Russia.
Oh, now that's... But look at that morale difference. Only 4.9 morale for the Russians.
Oh, wow, what?
But 7.76 therefore.
Yeah, so much going on there.
Mamluks next. They've steadily rebuilt their army there.
Yeah, and then the Ottomans. And then there's this big slump when you get down to Egypt, Persia, Poland.
Oh no, so I'm confused. I'm forgetting that the Mamluks are not the Mamluks anymore.
No, they're Egypt. They're Egypt.
Yes. Confused.
Okay, but compared to morale, again, the Prussians are going to body everybody, but the Ottomans, they take care of everybody else. It could be that Russia and Poland are actually going to be weaker than we give them credit for due to their low morale here.
Yeah, but no, I think the thing was that Russia and Poland didn't have any discipline either, so now all of a sudden they're starting to come back up there. Poland with, starting to get some reasonable discipline, the complete offensive ideas. That Polish army, I don't think it's got a lot of quantity, but all of a sudden they'll be bringing a bit of extra quality there.
Thing is, we're looking at Team Turk, we're looking at Team P Russia here, but not so much at the Indians, who are they're not really topping any of the charts here.
But they are pretty solid there, 5 and 100. Oh, that's not too good for the Bakhmanis.
No. If we look at raw discipline here, the highest one
is Vijayanagar, 110.
Yeah, and that's just not going to cut the mustard.
But look at the morale of Vijayanagar.
Well, they're not paying their troops.
All right, that's okay, fair enough. But still, that's
I wouldn't be happy if I wasn't being paid either. But yeah, they are near bottom of the rank for all of these.
Yeah, no, I mean they'd in a straight war between the Indians and Johnny Turk there, I think it'd be game over, man.
He's trying though. He's going for offensive ideas. He's already got defensive in quantity, but offensive quality is really what we're looking for here in the late game. He needs to squeeze out both those, but he won't be able to get both until we're at 26, so that's going to be hard going. Vijayanagar, even worse, their ideas are not there.
Not ideal.
They do have quantity for what it's worth. And finally checking out with Maldives, it's as if they've grown a bit complacent here. Defensive in quality, he needs more than that.
Yeah.
If and when the rest come knocking, they're going to feel
let's check out what's Mamluk ideas. They had a not bad idea. They started with some pretty solid picks.
Economic, aristocratic, a rare choice, but not a bad one.
Extra cavalry there, which is innovative. Quality,
offensive, but because they have those, they have some cracking policies going on.
Yeah.
That horse artillery, firearms, quality standards, and production efficiency. The only thing... Oh, he could go one step further, though.
Okay, modern siege weapons.
Yeah, it's so good to
and
bring
if
up
we
the
go
siege.
along and check out the Ottomans... Oh, wait, who's occupying the Mughals here?
That would be Russia, finally coming in. I think the Russians are making the same mistake the Mughals made before, as in coming in and just sweeping up the Mughals rather than actually having helping them out against the stronger nations. This is just removing one team. It's going to be a death match between P Russia, Johnny Turk, and the Indians.
With keeping it real.
Well, I mean, they're keeping it real.
Yes.
They're living up to their name.
Yes.
They're just not keeping it.
No, well, they're real. That's for sure. Yes.
Oh, we have some admiration here. Somebody says they love these casters.
Yeah, but he's probably talking about, the kind of little wheels on his chair.
Oh, yeah. These are fantastic.
Yeah, loving them, right?
The Vijayanagari victory card was on that Multan region, but the Bakhmanis had one of those provinces. Will the Bakhmani lose points for giving it to Vijayanagar? And I believe we have it so that you don't lose points for giving land to your team.
Yes, I think teams are okay.
We have a lot of special stuff put in for the teams.
Precisely to avoid these kind of things.
Yeah. Here we go. So
someone hates these casters. I'm a bit sad to read that. Huh? Maybe again he doesn't like his chair.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Go to your nearest IKEA. They have one type of chair.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sadly, yes, we are as we are currently broadcasting in Sweden. We're not even allowed to say that other furniture stores are available because it's a patriotic choice.
We find ourselves flat packed. It's a cruel and ironic bit of punishment they have here.
Yeah, it's not unusual though, which is okay. It's like
okay, so it was a long time ago that the Bakhmanis cored this final piece of land. I don't know if they're going to give it to Vijayanagar again.
Maybe if we check out our team score thing.
I want to have another gander at that.
Yes.
Look, if I click on the right one, that tends to help out. Turkic supremacy are 5,000 ahead here. I don't think it's going to remain that way forever, though.
No, it can't. It cannot.
But they are gaining natural score so quickly here.
Yeah, they really are clocking up the score here. Even Team Yuan only clocking 9.
If we look at just score here, the growth each month. Get away, Mamluks. So Ottomans and P Russia, they're taking the front runner here. But there's Mamluks and there's Crimea. So together,
yeah, that's a pretty solid.
Lots of people in the top here. From Team.
Apparently, these casters would be okay if they weren't so Scottish.
Harsh. So much we can do.
Sadly, we cannot do the full train spotting quote due to the fact that this is a family stream.
Yes.
Oh my goodness! Well, did France
Okay,
just
so-
attack Persia?
What is this? Defender against France in the French-Persian Imperialist War.
Sad.
So France is gunning for it.
And also got Russia as well, but I don't think they're actually really too bothered about that Russian war.
Probably not. They're trying desperately to annex Great Britain, I think.
Well, at least get
But-
enough score.
Yeah, they don't have. They don't have the Limerick. They could still take Limerick if they have enough war score, though. I think. Let's have a wee get. Oh, they can't core it. It's too far away. That wouldn't be the case if they were in the Age of Revolutions and they ignored coring distance with one of these, but that's not going to be happening for them. Just a hunch. Their war taxing, their money and manpower are dribbling away.
Yes.
Portuguese, Colombian separatists.
Keep flipping to the Ottoman shield there.
What was happening
bit of
there?
a glitch there.
Ooh. Oh, cool. I haven't seen that in a long time. Unless this is just next generation Ottoman strats. So yeah, Persia not looking so great. And here comes the
French 27k stack of doom.
Yeah, as
They
if
desperately need
needed-
someone to attack France here.
Yeah, well, I'm
Is
sure
Starnan
they, sure
maybe?
they would if they could, but the Starnanian truce,
It's still trying to finish off the Pope here,
Yeah.
but he cannot get to Aragon.
it's got 4 years on that truce, and the Turks have
He just cannot reach Aragon. That's his big problem here.
Is it can't or won't? Maybe he likes being in this war. He finds it comforting in a way. Maybe to prevent newer Tibet from...
What's the war score cost for annexing the GB?
The war score cost from Persia's point of view, because it is based on admin efficiency, 120%, but is this imperialist war? Yes, that reduces the cost. It's possible, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah, Dino's just saying he could march through Aragon if he attacked France.
Yeah. He could reach out.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Just
Well,
me.
no, even then, this is why we have the Pyrenees here. They're not getting through that.
Yeah, the Pyrenees are blocking it. He would need access through the Ottomans. He should really take Corsica from Aragon.
I mean, this is kind of like a bit of a stain on an otherwise pretty nice-looking Mare Nostrum. Well, if we ignore Italy, but
Now,
doesn't-
also, the
doesn't have
Malta
one.
there, sitting there.
Yeah.
Just grab a biplane, yes.
I'm saying there's some neatening up that can be done, but I
Just
suspect
attack the Turks, people say. I believe there is a deal. It's still holding.
there's a deal just barely holding. Maybe for the
Oh,
next
the true
40
Mughal Empire has been
Whoa,
freed.
what?
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
It's a march of the Russian Empire.
Yeah, the Russians decided to come in, take this, and say, oh, but he's notably held on to this one province here. What could it mean? But yeah, the Mughals and indeed Team Timmy rather.
It's
I
all
think
looking
that-
a bit wrong there.
I think they're down and out. Khiva collapsed. Persia decided to chase their fortunes here, and France agreed with that
yes,
idea.
France thought it was a good idea.
And the Mughals, they fought valiantly. They won against the Ming, but it just
Didn't win against the Russians.
No, it didn't win against the 3 teams that attacked them.
Yes. Yes, Johann the Terrible. Well, I guess it depends on your point of view. I actually happen to find the true Mughal Empire infinitely rather amusing. Stop trolling going on there. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Ottomans missed a snap here with the Kingdom of Italy.
Yes, Beylik. They could have called it something else. The Kingdom of Papacy, maybe. I don't know.
Poor Pope is just being held in the Prussian pocket here.
Bondage.
For the Pope.
Here's an interesting quiz question.
Oh yes,
Would Aragon accept white peace?
possibly, but no, the wars. They have no reason to peace out, basically. Oh, but peace has now been met.
Oh, the Pope has left the building.
Yeah, the home of the Enlightenment.
The beacon of enlightenment has been in Prussian
hands. I want to take a look and see where since now they've all spawned, let's have a look and see. Well, first, how's the Enlightenment doing? And the answer is pretty poorly.
Big in Ming, though.
It's pretty big there, actually. I guess when you get kicked around that much, you find...
Well, no, I think we've got that much money. You've got university everywhere.
Yes. But Beijing is... that was the home of global trade, right?
Yes.
And that's held by Bahmanis. Okay, but all of the institutions here, we have global trade over in Beijing. That was the richest at the time, I suppose. What do we have? We've got the manufactories in Prussian lands. The Renaissance in Italy, no big surprise there. Enlightenment, obviously, over in the Papal States there. Colonialism, that spawned in Lisboa. Was there anything that we were missing there?
Printing press.
Printing press.
Fouls. Oh, there we are.
Yeah.
I don't think it was Prussian at the time, but it is now.
It was all Prussian waiting to be happen. That didn't make sense, but whatever. All Prussian to be.
Memingren there.
Over in Württemberg. They're probably deciding who gets this last sliver.
You'll probably see that Star and Mike are probably sitting there doing rock, paper, scissors.
Where Prussia goes, no, clearly I need this. I need this a lot more than you.
Yes, I just need something. Yes. All right, so we're kind of in a bit of a lull here. Oh,
looks like it. I mean,
Trin's going back after the Ming.
Oh, they want some more here.
Bit merciless here of them.
I mean, that immediately looks a bit tricky for the Bahmanis, but I think everybody's going for it. No, he brought in Vijayanagar. I am surprised.
And the Maldives as well.
Actually. I thought he would have soloed it, so everybody could take their bite. Because otherwise, it's going to be a long time before this is. Whew, this is all eaten up.
Maybe they're just going slow.
Possibly. Look at Maldives getting occupied.
Brunei. Oh dear.
That's a bit shameful, though. Maybe it's because Brunei is allied with Malacca, but they should be able to take all this on. Prussia just took the Enlightenment, and they're. Oh, or did they?
Oh, no. There we go. Down goes the military.
Was worried about their mill power there.
What did they spend it on there? Did they build up their Prussian kind of thing?
That sounded like increasing development to me. And I mean, with Heinrich still in command. At
age of 61.
Ripe old age of 61. Still fertile, apparently.
Ruled for 44 years.
Oh.
Yes, that's kind of really...
That was the golden time. But hey, I mean, Anna's been around since 84 there.
Yes.
And may she have a long life ahead of her. Hopefully she gets
something nice there.
Yep. Trin is committing third-degree border gore.
Yeah, I know. I've got to say that we will definitely be...
There will be...
We might have to deduct points due to...
The question is, will we have to? How's the point situation looking for teams scoring?
We can still deduct the points, you know.
It's accelerating for Team Deccan. They're catching up here.
Yeah, well, I'd also say I think Turkic supremacy have just dipped a little. I think they were ticking at 20.
They were previously. What are they at now? 19?
19, yeah, just a little dip. Yeah.
I don't know why they're not letting Vijayanagar take this last one. It could be, again, they want to disguise...
Is that a revolt ripping apart the true Mughal Empire there?
Yes, the true Mughal Empire were not given the support they need. They were given over 100% overextension. Yeah, it would have been fine if they had been given this last one.
What kind of rebels is it?
Kievan, Korzani, Kievan.
All right.
Yeah. Take your pick. I wonder how true this true Mughal Empire will be. How much more can be taken?
We could get in Metal Bjorn, our sound guy, to go to find out how true.
He's the metal detector. It's like, tell me. You go, true.
It's a metal. It's a true. Oh, he's crushing the rebels, driving them before them, and hearing the lamentation of their women. Oh, this is a real. The new look Russian army is definitely performing an awful lot better than.
Yeah, than the Russian armies of old.
Yes.
I've seen them do poorly before.
When does the next era kick off? Do we have a time yet?
Yeah, sure. It's going to be
13 months.
Oh.
When does the next victory card spawn?
In 41 years.
All right, so we would have about 100 years of gameplay after this. Because I reckon, right, we'll probably get another 10 years at least out of this session. That'll give us about 100 years of gameplay.
Yeah.
For the final run.
That sounds like 3 sessions, perhaps.
And that will be the end of the P-Russian Johnny Turk understanding.
Yeah, so this 3-session understanding. I feel like Johnny Turk are going to come away thinking this was not a good deal. At the time, both agreed to it.
Yeah.
So, if you come across and both people agree with an idea, then somebody is ripping somebody off. And in this case, I think
they really didn't realise just how much of an animal
they did not
Prussia can
grasp the scope of this.
Oh yeah, I mean, this was a man who just went, I don't care about dip power.
Remember, this is Kaiser Johann's first fray into the multiplayer, so perhaps they underestimated what he could do.
Yes,
but
I mean,
he doesn't call himself Kaiser Three Mountain Johann for nothing.
Yes. Well, so yeah, I mean, you asked him, how good are you at EU4? And he just simply said, 3 mountains.
Yeah, I was like, that's all I need to know.